My professor's final exam secret that changed everything. Have you ever had a professor do something that completely changed how you saw them? In my senior year of college, Professor Miller was notorious for giving the hardest exams in the business department. His final was legendary. Panther, a 50% average was considered good. The night before his final at 11:30 p.m., my phone buzzed with an email from him. Class canceled tomorrow. Technical difficulties with the exam. Check your email at 9 a.m. My heart sank. This meant he was probably making it even harder or adding new material. I barely slept. At exactly 9 a.m., everyone received the same email. The final exam for Business Ethics 401 will now be a take-home exam. You have 24 hours to complete one question. What is the most unethical business practice you witnessed or experienced firsthand? Minimum 500 words. Maximum 1,000. That was it. No textbook regurgitation, no complex case studies. Just our real experiences when we came to the next class to submit our answers. Professor Miller stood at the front with a serious expression. Before you turn these in, I want to tell you something. The room went silent. For 4 months, I've taught you theories and frameworks, but ethics isn't about memorizing concepts, Pan. It's about recognizing wrong when you see it. Every single one of you has witnessed unethical behavior, yet most of you would have failed my traditional exam. He paused, looking around the room. I've been giving the same surprise final for 15 years, and every year students write about things that would shock you. Workplace harassment they endured, fraud they witnessed, discrimination they faced, real problems that no multiple choice test could prepare them for. Then he said something I'll never forget. Your grades aren't based on how bad the situation was. They're based on your ability to recognize ethical breaches and articulate why they matter, because in the real world, the hardest test isn't spotting obvious fraud, it's recognizing everyday wrongs we're conditioned to accept. As we turned in our papers, he added, by the way, I lied about the technical difficulties. That was your first ethics test period, recognizing when someone in authority is misleading you for their benefit. 3 weeks later, when grades came back, almost everyone got an A or B, but it wasn't the grade that mattered, Parent. It was the first time a professor treated us like professionals who needed to develop moral courage, not just memorization skills. That final taught me more than 4 years of textbooks, and I still think about it whenever I face an ethical dilemma at work.